Hello everyone and welcome to episode 16. So, a couple of things to tell you. A while ago I was flying around, just doing a little bit of exploring around our base, and I came across our first ocean monument, which I defeated. Unfortunately, the audio messed up. So what I'm going to do is just show you a few clips of me doing that. But thankfully, it was pretty close to our base. So I was thinking that we could turn that into some kind of project. I want to drain it and I want to make it look fancy. That's basically the only plan I have right now. So in today's episode, the first thing I want to do is just set up a nether portal travel system to that monument so we can get there quickly when we need to. But also I want to get an Enderman farm built. So they're the two main aims of this episode, and if I have a little bit of time, I might build us a couple of fishing platforms on our island, because when I fish I like to do it in a place where I know I'm not going to get blown up by a creeper. So I have been building up with a few blocks and sort of fishing off of a tower, but I want to give us a nice little area to fish on. So hopefully I'll be able to get all of that done today, guys. So yeah, that is the plan. Shall we get into it? I think so. Fishing, fishing all day long. La 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 da 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 on my new fishing platform. Bum, 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 bum. Oh! Didn't see it there, guys. How's it going? Welcome back. I have done things. So, this is one of our new fishing platforms. I'm super happy with how it turned out. Show you a better look at it. So we've got a little bench here. Very nice if you want to just chill here. Check out the views. We've got some barrels to store all of our lovely fish that we catch. I've dotted some lanterns around, and I used some wool for the roof, which I think gives a nice sort of effect. And we are safe from things. I think the only mob that can get up here now is spiders. I'm not sure if phantoms will still be able to attack me, but I'm definitely safe from creepers and things like that if I want to chill and fish. This is it from afar. Pretty nice. I really like the fence sort of design that I put around here, and I wanted to make this bottom bit into something, so I just threw a million boats in here because I think it's cool because it kind of looks like a sort of boat storage area. So yeah, that's what I did. And I said I wanted to build a couple of these things, so I'll just head over to the other one, which is very different to this. Whee! So it's over here by the lighthouse. See if I can land on it. Ouch. So this one, because I sort of wanted this area to look a little bit more beaten up and sort of in disrepair, I built this sort of janky looking thing because I figured it kind of goes with that, because it's like you can't really kind of tell what it was originally built of because it's been repaired that many times. And there's like sort of bits that have rotted away and stuff. Like that bit of the stairs is gone, and there's a ladder missing here, and it's sort of a bit in disarray. So I really like how this turned out as well. I think it's pretty cool. It's sort of been patched up with bits of wood and stuff. Great at ladders. Yeah, and like sort of some of the structures sort of disappeared and dropped off over the years, etc. So yeah, I think it looks nice, and we're pretty safe from stuff up here if we want to do some fishing off of this side of our island, which, you know, I do like to fish. Yeah, now, one more thing before I head and show you the super cool Enderman farm I built that I really, really enjoy. Woohoo! Bloop! Got ourselves another librarian. Hey! And he is offering us Respiration 3 for 12, which I thought was pretty great, so... And it didn't take too long to get something decent out of him. Sometimes it can take... I'm sure it's taken me hours before to get a decent trade. But yeah, that wasn't bad at all. So, I am going to now head to the end and show you the Enderman farm, which I will link you to. What is going on? Okay, there's a pigman. A pigman got stuck somehow. Okay. That was a horrific sound. Okay, so that's not happened before. That was a new one. Yes, so as I was saying, guys, this Enderman farm is not my own design, as usual. I'm not very good at designing mob farms. Not that I've ever really tried. Maybe one day, when I get a little bit more skilled. But it is by kill feed. And I will link you to the farm below because it's pretty good. It's pretty consistent. I actually think that this Enderman farm is quicker at repairing our tools than the zombie farm, because with the zombie farm you kind of have to stay AFK for a while and then sort of take out loads of enemies like all at once, whereas with the Enderman farm it's kind of just consistently feeding the Enderman to you, so you, for one, it's not as boring because you can actually do things and you don't just have to wait because you're sort of constantly killing them. And I'm pretty sure that you get a little bit more XP from killing Endermen than you do zombies, I think. But it seems to repair our tools pretty quickly. So, pretty fancy materials. So it's over this way. Little confession that you will have seen in the montage. I really lost my bearings in the void at one point. I think I was flying down from there. Let's give you a good aerial view. Let's just hope I don't do it again. Oof. So easy to sort of get lost in this darkness. I panicked for a little while, but I did manage to find my way back to the main end island without dying, which was super impressive. So yeah, I made it out of purple and black concrete, and there's a endermite up there. His name's Potato. So they're all going crazy when they see him, and they end up dropping just here. Cover your ears, guys, because this is pretty loud. And it makes them all one hit, which is awesome. And we have a never-ending supply of ender pearls now. Sometimes they do get stuck in the middle there, but for the few that actually get stuck, you know, it's not too bad, and you can sort of get them after a while if you really try. But I'm pretty happy with the ones that I do get. We have sort of half a chest full at home now. Oh, they're super loud. I feel like I'm shouting over them. But yeah, it's so consistent with how quickly they drop and stuff. So that's what I think sort of makes it better than the zombie farm. Yeah, so I think this is going to be the place to repair our tools. And the cool thing is, I think it was, don't quote me on this, but I think it's 42 blocks to make them a one-hit kill. I could set up some sort of hopper system here, but I'm pretty happy with just sort of shimmying around and collecting this. It's mostly for XP anyway, not necessarily for the ender pearls, but yeah, it works brilliantly, guys. So if you're looking for a decent enderman farm for Bedrock, then check out the link. I mean, you can even like one-hit kill them with a shovel. It's pretty great. Yeah, so that is it. And it was so simple to build. Really didn't take long at all. And I mean, you don't have to use concrete like I did. That obviously took a little bit of time. I did actually forget to turn it all into concrete and ended up having to go home with all the concrete powder. But you can just build this out of cobble or, you know, whatever you've got lying around, really. Yes, and it's not really a lot. It was maybe 19 stacks or something like that, which you can gather that pretty quickly if you're a big miner, or just in general what you gather over a certain amount of time, I guess. You don't necessarily have to use water for this bit. You can just cover this in half slabs to prevent the spawning. But I just thought the water looked cool, so... and I made sort of fancy sort of target design up there, which I'm pretty fond of. And obviously went for the black and purple enderman colours, because, you know, enderman farm. And it works great. So I think that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. We've made some good progress. We've added some fancy things to our home island, and we've got ourselves a really effective Enderman farm. So yes, next episode I plan to build a blaze farm because I noticed I was quickly running out of blaze rods, so we want to get one of those sorted out for us. So tune in for the next one. But as always, thank you for being here, and bye for now!